Oh hi guys, welcome back to JJ's Corner. As you can see, I'm here sitting in my favorite comfy chair, the sofa chair. So you could possibly see or really see why I'm in this uniform, because I'm preparing to work, and obviously you can look at the backdrops, the motif of my topic today, full of clinical things, the euphemism that goes with it, and also the nature, my favorite, the plants, and I'll explain later. So what I'm going to discuss to you today, my dear viewers, is about the COVID, the pandemic that was, and I considered it as the pandemic of blood, sweat, and tears, comparable to the Spanish flu plague of yesteryears. So I would like to give the loudest shout out to my colleagues, to the frontline workers, the paramedics, my co-nurses, the doctors, the A&E receptionists, navigators, the nurse practitioners, the healthcare assistants, the most important one, the domestic people who kept our place clean, like speak and span should I say, and they made sure that it was at least really clean for us to safely work. The porters, the nutritionists, the pharmacists, the radiographers, who would tell us, well, the lungs is still there, but you know what I mean. It is a picture of COVID. So I tried to make a light thing of it, but to be honest, it was really a blood, sweat, and tears, because I'm talking from experience. I nearly lost a very dear friend of mine who just barely survived from the fangs of death, just by a hair strand, just in the nick of time. And now he is suffering from the long effect, from the long term of COVID. And I'm so over the moon that he is given a new lease of life with this kind of treatment, hoping that he can move on, we can move on, and we can all move on. And the question begs, now that we're out of the pandemic, does the mean justify the ends? Does the end justify the means? And to be honest, I'm so sad about this, because there are a lot of colleagues, a lot of people who did not see the light of day on how we are, on how the microbiologists, our scientists figure out the sequence and manage to come out with the vaccines and the boosters that we're enjoying now. And the COVID is still here, but it's mild, and if you guys are afflicted by it, the chances of getting to a hospital, being admitted, is minimal, unless you have comorbidities, which like diabetes, hypertension, and old age and whatnot. And I would like to discuss all the pictures. As you can see, there's an NHS there, because there was a 100% support from the public, from the patients and their relatives. They're clapping every Thursday for us who survive it, who are living the dream of making it to the end of the tunnel, and even for those who did not make it. And also, as you can see, the mask is the symbol of the pandemic. And obviously, as you can see, this is the lateral flow, and I swear that how many times I have to poke my nose, my throat, before and after the shift, just to make sure that I'm not going to bring the bag to my family, to my friends, and to my own place, so that I have to come home safe, so that I have the will to come back, the mental wellness, so to speak, with. And obviously, I wanted to discuss about this bandana And before I'll discuss this and also about this mug, my signature coffee mug, I would like to give a shout out to my colleague Karen Bradshaw. Yeah, she's my partner in crime in the ambulance triage. So this bandana came to life because during the pandemic we did a lot of ingenuity, so to speak, with, and a lot of us suffered from really broken skin, disfigured nose, skin, so to speak, with during the thing, because this broken skin disfigured. We had some skin problem near our nose and at the back of our earlobe. So we come up with this. It's like the pandemic fashion statement. So Carmen did this for me, so that I won't put so that the string of the mask is not going to rub against the back of my earlobe. So this is how we do it. It's like that. You put it this way. See, so it's like literally, and it looks good. Yeah, and obviously as well, this one is my coffee mug, and Karen knows how to fix me as far as coffee is concerned. She makes the best coffee in town, and she knows when to give me another boost, another shot when we are in the ambulance triage, and she knows when to say stop. It's nearly home time. You need something else other than this, probably water. So shout out to you, Karen. You will always be the matron. To me, you will always be the matron of ambulance triage. Just a joke. So guys, there you have it. And I wish that everybody will really take this opportunity to take the chance to visit your parents, your loved ones, because what happened last time is we were limited to isolation, to bubble up with somebody, but not entirely with our relatives and friends, and we're limited to Zoom chatting using the social media. And now you never know what's on the horizon. And always remember, just like this watchtower, no one is an island. And during the pandemic, we survived just like the cactus in the desert. We figure out, we manage out how to weather the storm, how to weather the storm, how to weather the ugly weather. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and hopefully we can come up with the goods on the next video. Thank you so much.